Hello, welcome. Today we'll be designing a gate. As you can see, I have a gate here, and this is line work. But you can see the same gate in 3D. It is here. So we want to design the same gate, and it is not much involving because we just need to use line work, and then we design the line work to produce a gate as the one that you can see here. So just go to plan, and then we design using line work. You can see that I have several examples that I have designed using line work. These were gates that I have designed, and specifically this one is the one that resembles what you can see here in 3D. It's part of what I have designed, and we just use line work to have one. So I'll just draw one. I'll just repeat the same procedures to draw such a gate, and then we see how we can produce a 3D of the same gate. So we just go to line work. Before we draw, we need to know the length of the gate that we need. So this is where we are putting our gate. This is where we'll be putting our gate, and the length I can measure. It is 4,000. So I need a gate of 4,000 in length. So using line work, I just measure 4,000. Then the height I can put 2,400, and then with that can be able to produce a rectangle that will help to help me to have the gate. So 4,000 I will divide it into 4 panels. I can call this panel 1, then panel 2, 3 and 4. So I can select, and then I multiply this one into 3 copies at a distance of 1 meter. So 1,000, so that I can have 4 spaces each with 1,000. So I have 4 panels, and with these 4 panels I can move this one to be part of my curved point. So I can curve the center part. I just draw a line and then select the curved edge. Then I can curve it to that extent, and then I'll make this one get to the highest point. So with that one, I can also copy this. I have another copy for this one, so I can multiply 2 copies. I have 2 copies. Can have one at the bottom, then I can drag this one at the top here because I wanted to resemble this one. I may not draw the exact, but I wanted to resemble the one that is already existing. With that one, what I need now is to have the vertical members. I can add some. So with this I can multiply, put like 13 of them, and then with a span of, let me talk of 3 meters, 300, that is 1 feet, 300, as you can see. So you can have them that way. I can decide to move this one closer here. So these members, I have to make them get to the highest point. So I select all of them, and then I adjust this here, and then click at the top. So the members are up to the highest point. So with this, I've already designed the gate. So there's something that I want us to see. When you are through, you're supposed to select everything, but this one will give me a circular element at the top here because this is curved. So let us just see what I get from this one. I just select everything, then I go to design, roof extras, design extras, truss maker, then create truss, and then it gives me this option. So I select the width to be 25, height 25, and thickness 3, then OK, then save. Automatically I save. The 3D appears here at the bottom, and if I want to view the 3D, I'll see it. I'll just mark it, right click, So the selected section in Marquee in 3D. So this is the gate. You can see we have a circular object here. We have a circle, and the only way you can prevent this circle from popping up is when you are putting your curve. Anytime you put the curve, it takes it as a circle. So to prevent that one, what you usually do, you delete the curved edge and then you draw it using line work. So you trace it, just line work continuous, you trace this point by point. So you click at that point, you click at that point, because the moment you use a curve, it will give you a circle in 3D. So you trace that one, you trace up to that point, and up to that point. So with that one, it cannot give you a circular item. So if I select everything here and then I repeat the procedures, I go to design extras, truss maker, create truss, then 25, 3, okay, save. So with this one, I show it selected section Marquee in 3D. You see now the curve disappears because you've just used line work, not the curve itself. So with this, I'll just delete this one and then finish on the gate. So I can copy all this, copy this one, I copy this one and this one too, and then I move a copy here. I can move a copy, multiply 1. So I move a copy at the bottom here because I want it to disable this one. Then I move another copy at the bottom here, still 1, okay. So that is the gate that I need. As you can see now, resembles this one, only that it doesn't have the bottom rail. That one I can add still a copy of bottom rail 1. Yeah. So with that one, I can also cut this one because I want this one to be my center. My center gate has to be openable. So I can cut this so that the gate can open. So I can cut this. These are 2 gates. So I can cut these lines so that the gate will be openable. So with this one, I can now select everything, go to design, design extras, then create truss, and then okay, save. So with this one, you can see that when I put Marquee and then show selected, the gates appears. And with this, you can have your gate. Again, you can add some items at the top. For instance, I can decide to add some arrows here. So I go back to line work, and then I can put a height of 300, 1 feet, and then I can put an arrow. I can mirror this one, Ctrl Shift M. Can mirror this arrow, drag it that way. I feel like it is too taller one, so I can decide to reduce it. So I can copy this one, move a copy 3 from here. I can decide to put them at the top here, just for demo. So with that one also, I can have a different gate. So select again, design extras, roof extra, create truss, then okay, save. So this is the gate also. marquee, show selected section in marquee. So you can see now the gate even have the top arrows, as you can see. So I can finish on arrows. So the same arrows I can mirror them, Ctrl Shift M. I mirror the arrows, then I drag them to the other side. I drag them here, then this one too. So I can make sure also I have them at the top. So move a copy. Can have them here. This one too. And then I can move a copy too. Move a copy. So I can put 2 copies here. Let me remove this one. I can move the final copy now. Move a copy. Just one. So with this I have the gate that I want. And I just delete the previous one. I copy everything, I highlight everything, design, roof extras, roof design extras, truss, create truss, okay, save, and then the rule it appears here. So with this gate, now you can see that I have the gate, and what is remaining is only to change the color. I can change the color to be any other color. So after I am through, I just drag the gate, then I take it to where it is required. So I drag it here. This is a specific place where I want the gate to be. And when now I view 3D, show all in 3D, show all in 3D, then I fit the window. So automatically you see the gate appearing here. So you can see now I have a different gate. This is a beige Torah, and also it has different color. With the previous, if you wanted to have a white color, you just select the gate. I will just select, then I go to surface, then surface I can put the color of my choice. You can even put blue. You can see now the gate is blue. Any color that I want, I'll just put the color of my choice. So these are 2 gates, and meanwhile I can delete this one, so that I show you how to. I can delete this one to have the previous one, and with this I want us now to draw the post. We have the 2 posts. These posts are also designed using line work. I can delete, as you can see. You see the post you can you design them using line work, and you can see the previous one where I've designed it. It is here. So this is simple. Just go to line work again, and then you have a height of 2400. 2400 is the height of the gate, and then the width of the post should be 3 inches or 75 millimeters. So then the height remain to be 24. So up to this point, that is the height. Then when I've drawn this column, I make sure that the top of the column is at an angle of 60. I can talk of 60 degrees. So I just click here, and then I select angle. So I press A on my keyboard, A, then I put 60, then enter. That is angle 60. So I can mirror this one, Ctrl Shift M, then I mirror this. So after mirroring, I drag it here, and it gives me an angle of 60. So I just press Control, I cut, and then I cut this edge. So I select everything. Let me first delete the first one or remove it from here. So I select everything, select what I've drawn, then I go again to design extra, create truss, the same specifications, but for now I'll change this one to be 50 millimeters, that is 2 inches, and then 75 millimeters by 75, then by 3 millimeters, then okay, and then I save. So it appears here at the bottom. So if I marquee this one, you specifically see the column shows selected section in marquee. I fit the window, so you can see my design. This is the post itself here, as you can see, and therefore this is the post that I will drag to have it as my support for the gate. So I drag this one, I put it here. Yeah, you can see it now. So if I now show all in 3D, you see it on my gate. See at my gate, you can see it now. So with the same, you can change the color if you like. So select and then go to surface override, give the color as per your own specifications. For my case, I can put a different blue one, and then okay. So the gate is here. So even this one I can change the color also to put color blue. See here, paint 17. Okay. So that is how we design the gate. For the smaller gates, you just need to use the same principle and the same procedures to design the smaller gates. So if in any case the gate size does not fit the space, you can also stretch. So for instance, in my case, I can decide to stretch the gate. If it does not fit, you just select and then you can stretch. You can stretch that gate, or in this case I can reduce it. You see now it is smaller. So if it does not fit, I can just select the gate and then I click the black node and stretch. Select the stretch command and then stretch the gate to fit the space. So you can see, sorry. So with that one it will be distorted. So the best place to stretch is when it is on plan to avoid distortion. So you can just stretch when on plan to fit the space, as you can see. So that is how you design the gate using rainwork. It's not much involving. You just need to have a design so that you'll be able to follow that design using rainwork. You can design any type of gate, and you can also use it to design staircase balustrades, and also you can use the same to design balcony balustrades. Thank you for watching and kindly subscribe to my channel.